Good morning and welcome to the digital edition of the September Leatherneck Magazine of the Marines. I'm retired Marine Col Walt Ford, honored to be the editor and publisher. Anchoring this month's magazine is an article marking the 60th anniversary of the Incheon landing during the Korean War. A masterstroke, the landing, an end around, broke the back of the North Korean invaders and was a tipping point in what turned out to be Phase 1 of the Korean War. Many of you know that the North Vietnamese Army threw everything they had at Khe Sanh and at the surrounding hills. Principal among these hill fights was the Battle of 881 South. It's a major piece in the Vietnam War section of our National Museum of the Marine Corps. While coordinating all the air and often all the artillery that helped keep the NVA from overrunning 881 South was one Marine Corporal, Robert Arata. He was truly the mightiest corporal, and I know you will enjoy this tale by Marine historian Beth Crumley. Also in September, we pay tribute to the Women Marines Association on its 50th anniversary. We have two articles, one on the Marine Corps Women Reserve's first director, Ruth Cheney Streeter, and one on the Molly Marine Award, still presented to the top female recruits of each graduating platoon at Parris Island. This is a unique award sponsored by the Women Marines Association, but the award winners are selected by the female recruits. The WMA is holding its biennial conference this month, and it's a big one. Congratulations to the WMA. Also in September, we bring you an update on the Marine Corps Warfighting Lab and an article on the National Aviation Museum in Pensacola. I've not been to that museum, but it's on my personal bucket list. I enjoyed this article by former Leatherneck staffer Sarah Bach and hope you do too. Sarah's at Pensacola with her First Lieutenant husband, Mark, as he continues his pilot training. Thank you, Sarah, for putting this piece together for our readers. If the Commandant's schedule permits, we will also deliver an outcall with a Commandant article in this September issue. If not in September, then in October. General James T. Conway has truly been a wartime Commandant. He and his Sergeant Major, Carlton Kent, have made enviable impacts on our Corps. We want to ensure you, our readers, know more about their accomplishments as General Conway departs his commandancy. Coming up in October, we'll run the first of a two-part series on the Battle of the Joff, the battle for the City of the Dead. It's written by retired Colonel Dick Camp. Dick is the Director of Operations at the National Museum of the Marine Corps and a frequent contributor for our readers. We'll also run a tribute to World War II Marine aviators, but this one's about the harrowing training here in Conus prior to deploying to the Pacific. Read Saved on a Sunday. I think you'll enjoy the somewhat lighter look at Marine aviation training. Finally, here at Quantico, September is a big month for the Corps and the Marine Corps League. If you can, get here for the Modern Day Marine Expo, September 28th through the 30th. You'll see a very large slice of the equipment coming to the Corps. And while you're here, see your National Museum of the Marine Corps just minutes outside the main gate. What an opportunity. We hope to see you too. Drop by the Marine Corps Association building and visit with us at Leatherneck and the Marine Corps Gazette. Semper Fidelis, this is Walt Ford.